Let's jump into this. Thanks to CPT, by the way. If you guys don't follow or you don't sub to Capcom Fighters on YouTube, you definitely should. They upload their sets instantly. If there's a premiere event, they upload it like immediately. Valoran versus NL, yeah, we could watch that too.
It's coming, guys. It is coming.
Soon. It was on a boat,
kill the
but
music,
unfortunately the typhoon was so powerful that the boat capsized.
Man, I saw the tweets about Daigo dick riding in this commentary, and I was like, man, I love it. Almost as much as I love Magic Moss swinging that hot dog around. Thanks so much. He heard dick riding, and he knew he had to come to the call with the hot dog. 7 months in a row. Watch the hot dog part. Where's that? Where's that in the... It's at the end, right? There's like a clip of it. What is this fucking eSports music? I don't want my stream banned. Alright.
That was pretty disgusting. Z was not joking when
yeah, it's like after the grand final, right?
Hot dog.
Raw. No Okamoto.
They didn't even fake.
Straight raw.
Yeah, they did not even pretend to cook or boil that.
No 0.01.
So yeah, Big Bird had a really good tournament this weekend, right?
I think
No, I know where the clip is. I can find the clip of it. Big Bird is hella good. People don't remember. Do you guys, if you guys didn't watch Street Fighter 4, a lot of people don't remember how good his guy was. He's an incredibly strong player. He's so good.
Anyway,
yeah, I thought these guys did good on commentary. I like both of them. They're both memesters, you know.
Of course, Mika versus Big Bird. Is he in? Ready for the big
I love that he was talking shit about Japanese stream monsters talking trash on him on message boards. I was like, damn, I didn't realize that was the struggle. Japanese stream monsters talking shit on Juno? I wonder what for. What a neutral jump.
That's how you deal with a fully charged drop kick.
The thing is, Fuudo can,
I don't know if I think he... I don't know. Momochi is a great Ken also. But I don't know who's better. I mean, I assume that Momochi is better, but Big Bird is also super good. He plays differently than Momochi.
This guy is a genius of fighting games.
Wow, did you see that forward dash? Did you see that? That was crazy.
Is a genius of fighting games.
To chase? Like, he really forward dashed to chase that. That's crazy.
See, he's still going for it.
Momochi is probably the best Ken. Yeah, media is good. And he waited. Yeah, you see him wait. He was scared of CA, I think. And then low forward. That looked like a late cancel to me, but I'm not sure.
They saw Fuudo going for the tackle. They're trying to summon his girl Nadesco, but Big Bird.
They said Big Bird did online tech? Nah, Big Bird's hella good, dude. I mean, what do you mean by online tech? Doing uppercuts and stuff? I don't know what that means.
And he was actually putting up really good results against the Japanese.
Nice whiff punish.
And Fuudo himself said that he played against Big Bird.
That was clean. Clean fierce uppercut. You had to. So fierce uppercut is a good choice there. I think if he did strong uppercut, it might have whiffed. But fierce uppercut has more horizontal range.
And he said, really? Yeah. He said, this shows me how important arcades are. Because he was not used to Big Bird's style.
Oh, shit. That was a whiff. That was a V-reversal attempt. This happens. This is actually probably the worst V-reversal whiff in the game, or one of them. Because when you try to V-reversal, right, it's forward plus 3 kicks. And then with Ken, that gives you the feint step kick, which has a ton of recovery.
What was that? Had a whip.
Like a little fake out there. Ooh, that could have been it.
Gave him a raw, low, heavy punch hot dog there. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he beat Yukadon. But Big Bird's ready.
Will he play dead? No, he goes up. And then
He's gone for that twice. So after the V-trigger late activation, he's the... Wow.
See, that's how he heals.
All right, that's pretty good. After that raw V-trigger activation, he's gone for command throw a couple times. This is like next level. Tapped roundhouse. Remember last time he reacted to the roundhouse with neutral jump? So then he snipes it by doing fake roundhouse EX Peach. That's super good answer.
The neutral jump now with EX Peach.
Another one.
Wow, wake up down strong. Oh, that was sick.
The throw range on that EX giant swing is so deceptive. He was about one full character width away.
Yeah, Big Bird's hella good. Fuudo is also a genius though. To be fair, like every time I watch Fuudo, it doesn't matter what character he plays or what game it is, I always feel like I'm just super impressed by his answers to everything. He's so consistent, man. He's got so much like there's things that like shouldn't be humanly reactable, and like if I was a Mika player, I would hate Fuudo. Because when you watch Fuudo, you're like, how am I supposed to copy that? Like, first of all, he's incredibly ridiculous on the ground. And his reactions are crazy. But then he hit confirms down short into super. And if I'm a human being, I know that I can't do that. And he can't. So I'm like, what? How am I supposed to copy him? How am I supposed to learn?
Shout outs to all you guys in the UAE. You guys tweeted us earlier. I know you're at home watching.
Oh, punish.
Cheering on your boy.
Good hours for them.
Dissing his
Punish?
haircut, though.
Yeah. -4.
Oh, okay.
Double dash.
Oh, setup. Wow, he didn't even go for it. I guess he figured that he wouldn't delay rise.
Fuudo not falling for any of these shimmies.
Hit confirm.
One hit confirmation. You can see
He's dead.
Oh, that's it.
How many Shoryukens is he
He
doing?
did a little Shoryupa right there as he takes game 1. So this is top eight.
Man, you know, I always laugh when I see HyperX headsets with the headset down. Like, I'm like always wondering who he's possibly talking to. Yeah, Big Bird plays on stick.
Yes, it is first to 3.
Big Bird's really good. Shoots him the thumbs up.
Does the first to 3 format here?
Fuudo's at a disadvantage because he's not wearing a headset.
More than the other.
Benefits Fuudo in my book.
Japanese taunt.
Fuudo, Virtua
He's
Fighter,
talking with Julio. He's on the phone. He's like, Julio, what do I do? And Julio's like, bro, you gotta uppercut him.
Big Bird is shown he's going for some
Bro.
surprises with these EXDPs, these neutral jumps.
Dude, no,
Fuudo already
like,
found
for
the
real?
answer.
Oh shit, that was far. You know, one thing that Fuudo actually does a lot, he didn't do it here, is like he walks under when people jump out of the corner and he punishes the landing frames with punch command throw back to the corner because it's side switch.
Already found the answer.
But that right there is kind of similar. He just whip punishes with
I'm
it.
saying it's not impossible, but he's got a pretty big mountain to climb.
Certainly the Japanese players are more.
Is he gonna go left, right? Oh, I guess actually he could probably kill, right?
You know, as much
No,
as they
yeah, he
are
would have had to
short
spend
as
EX, and
they
that's
are,
guaranteed.
so too, on the other hand, do they have those marathon Topanga leagues?
That's guaranteed. There's not much you can do there to escape the corner. He covers both scenarios. Throw whiffing is very fast in this game, and her down medium punch is super good.
And there is a certain skill that
Damn, if Yun comes back, he would definitely play Yun. Yun's his character. His Twitter handle used to be Julio the Yun, and now it's like, is it Julio the Ken, or did he change it to Julio Fuentes? I don't remember. The Japanese commentator was saying Big Bird uses online tactics. I don't know what it was. Throw whiff is +2. Throw whiffing is like,
the surprises are still there.
it's very fast in this game.
Pass activate to make it safe.
Oh, he threw it, yeah.
SFV reversal out.
Damn. Dash up fierce.
Life lead down.
Makes it save with the
Oh, he caught him. Yeah, he tried to move. He got extra damage from Nadeshko too. He looked for counter hit or meaty down short, but it didn't work. Ah. Thought he saw it. He thought he saw it.
I didn't even think he meant to do that.
That's what happens, you know, when you see something on TV. Though I can do that too. Like you try to be.
Hey Z, be quiet. He knows he hit confirmed Tatsu like a round ago. Damn, Z is talking shit. Z is talking shit. Z is funny to me because every time any Ken player ever plays, he's always like, oh, try to get that one hit Momochi confirm. And I'm like, man, what year is this? 2015? There's more Kens that can do the one hit confirm than Momochi now. Momochi's probably the most consistent, but lots of other Kens do crouching medium hit kick, hit confirm uppercut, which is super hard, or Tatsu or whatever.
Big Bird, the only Ken in top 8. Hey! Momochi didn't even make out of pools, man. It's a tragedy.
Oh, damn. Giuna with the clap back. He's like, listen, Z. Momochi didn't make it out of pools, all right? He's a TO now.
We'll show you later.
Wow, really? I didn't know that was far enough. I guess that's probably Season 2 specific or something. I feel like, yeah, because first of all, this combo didn't work in last season, but I'm surprised that reached.
Off that soaked USB drive. Okay.
Z is definitely, oh man, Fuudo. Remember last time we talked about this? This is actually, so as a lesson, this is what Fuudo called like the way you should play defense in Street Fighter V. So what he said is every time you block a normal, right? So you crouch block, you should stand up every time you block a normal and walk back a little bit and then crouch again. So if you watch like the way he defends things, this is why he gets like punishes like this. So if we slow it down. So like when he blocks anything, he immediately like walks back for a second, right? So it's like in this series you can tell why it's so important. So he does like standing jab, and then he will walk back, right? Because he blocked a normal, walk back, block a normal, walk back. So that way what happens is you move yourself out of range for stuff like throw, and then he can whip punish with strong. So he does this a lot in a lot of his defensive like situations. He'll block one normal, like take a step back, crouch. Block one normal, take a step back, crouch. It makes him harder to tick throw. It means that a lot of block strings that people kind of autopilot will whiff, and it means that he can get whiff punishes on throws really easily. This is like next level defense. Whoops. We'll see another example of it, I'm sure. What? That was crazy.
Had a great chance right there, but Fuudo able to fight out.
I wonder if he tried to buffer before that. Oh, he was too far. I think counter hit pushback actually messed up that combo. He got counter hit down jabs strong. Yeah, the pushback was so far that fierce whiffed.
Half-court shot.
The UAE DP, is that what they do?
That was deep from the oil field.
Yep. Okay, that was a good example. That was a super good example of what we were just talking about, actually. This is why Fuudo is one of the best, right? So, check out his defense here. This is negative. He loses his turn, but he ends up backing off anyway. When he gains offense right here, right? Jab, down short. You can see Fuudo right here. What does he do? He takes a little step back before he's going to block again, and that allows him to whiff punish. So because Fuudo is taking an extra step back, a block string that would probably have worked on most people, right? Because he stepped back there, catch him. It catches Big Bird, right? Most people, this will probably work. It'll reach, but Fuudo is walking back in between each block normal. So he gains additional space that allows him to do stuff like that, and you just catch him by surprise, right? It's very interesting.
It's like a beautiful.
He walks back after each normal.
Just sprouting out from the ground.
No fracking.
See, he tried it again right there. That time, it was a true block string, so he couldn't get far enough back, right? So jab, down short, and then you can see that after the down short block's done, Fuudo tries to step back again, right? He tries to do the little step tech, but this time it actually reaches.
Straight pure oil.
Okay.
So the trick is to try to stagger and go low against Fuudo to catch him walking back. You have to adjust your offense. Oh, he got him.
Yep, Fuudo's not greedy.
Spend that bar. I would have spent it too. It's worthwhile. He's not dead though. What?
Are you kidding me?
Damn, do you see him drumming? Do you see this, man? It's like he's playing a fucking rhythm game. You see that?
No way! Are you kidding me?
Look at those hands.
Who taught him how to do
He's
that?
mashing the Shoryu for extra damage.
PlayStation Network taught him how to do that. The Wake Up DP, the classic.
The non-invincible DP.
He is drumming a 43.
Amazing.
Flowchart Ken is here to stay. It got him into top 8. Don't think too much. That's
God, that was great uppercut. You had to take that extra little step too.
Don't think too much.
Using fierce uppercut to anti-air neutral jumps is really hard.
That's the one that he used to take that victory.
Wait, did he do the walk back there? I didn't see it.
Don't think too
I should
much.
check again. Boom. I love that uppercut. That was clean.
That he used to take that victory before.
Yeah, he did it. He went for the walk back too.
Big Bird, very
Yeah, it works with any character. It's not a character specific. Wow, that was tight. It's not a character specific thing. It's any character can do this defense, right? All he's doing is taking a step back.
Okay, nice backdash to beat out the command grab.
Sniffed it out.
See? It's so important.
Okay, nice backdash.
He walks back a lot in his defense, and it allows him to see. He just like takes this little step back, and then strong whiff punish on the throw.
It's all about the adaptations in these first 3 sets.
Challenge. Last few times, good pickup. Fuudo has done command throw, so I think he recognized that. Crushed him. He's not stunned. Oh, well, he wouldn't have been anyway.
Okay,
Activation. Wow, he fished for probably Fuudo hitting a button on landing. Same little series he's gone for a few times. Fuudo tried to walk back, but he did it faster this time. Short. You see he tried to walk out of it?
Will you activate pulse? Activation again. The hit!
No, no, no! That's way too slow. That was way too slow.
You ain't Momochi!
And he blew all of his meter right there as well.
Missed it.
That's a Fofochi. F-A-U-X.
He's got the fake.
Dang, you called him
Yeezys on,
fake?
The fake Momochis right there.
Fugazis. Alright, he's building up some meter here though. Again, he's okay blowing his meter in the sense that Fuudo had nothing either. So it's not a
Takes the throw.
disadvantage here.
I like the dashing up on Fuudo. It's hard. He's so focused on whip punishing stuff that, yeah, you gotta dash sometimes against him. Nice. This is a good example of this is like a good way to set up something like roundhouse, right? This is like a part of footsies that is like part of neutral that people don't think about too much. So in this scenario, Fuudo is a player who is waiting. He's waiting to see what happens and reacting, right? That's the kind of player Fuudo is. So what beats that is stuff like this. Stuff like dash up throw is really good against a player who's waiting. Right? Dash up throw is super good against the player who's waiting.
This is so important right here.
So what happens is Fuudo realizes, like, okay, this guy is just like dashing and doing stuff, so he wants to stick out a preemptive button to beat the dash. And because he sticks out a button, he gets crunched and crush countered for big damage. So it's like, that's kind of like the evolution of the, you know, like footsies is like a rock, paper, scissors game of you figuring out what your opponent's looking for and not looking for, and then countering. So that's like a good way to think about that scenario, right? Dash up throw beats Fuudo for waiting too much and not doing anything. So he decides like, all right, I got to stick out an attack to stop the dash and stop the forward movement. So then he waits and just crushes it. It's the Yomi of the game. It's not like it's Street Fighter 5 specific or even just any Street Fighter game specifically. It's like, it's how a neutral game works, right?
Into knee bash loops. Will they do it again? Breaks it.
See, dash throw again. And now, yeah, see how it made Fuudo adjust. So Fuudo is not doing anything. He's not hitting a lot of buttons. Dash throw tech. Now he's like, he's realized that he recognizes, okay, I'm going to sit here and not do anything. So that's why he walks up and hits this forward medium kick. He realizes he has to be a little bit more active to stop him from dashing up and doing what he wants to do. So that's like a good, yeah, and then Fuudo takes offense because of it. It's a good example. Oh.
This is what I'm talking about.
Too far? Wow. Oh, command throw. That was a big risk. Ah, yeah. That's not a real setup from Fuudo. That's not a real setup from Fuudo.
Notice how the label on his water bottle disappears.
2 weeks? I'm not sure.
I don't think that's water in his body. He's probably drinking oil. He's gonna go Hakan mode on him.
The new ethanol. Pure
Oh, somebody clipped Minot's super, huh? Minot's CA in slow-mo. Look, you guys can watch that when you're alone in your room and your parents aren't around, okay? You guys can watch that when you're alone and mom and dad are out. I don't need you to watch that with me. I don't need to watch that I don't need to walk you through that. Watch that when no one's home, all right? Curtains closed, lights are out. I won't say that I'm not a fan, all right? But it's, you know, later.
That's been the theme of Street Fighter, at least in this second season. The foreigners are now coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, I was punished.
Recognize he's airborne. Do not get a combo there.
See how Fuudo's cautious against the wake up uppercut now that Big Bird has established that as
no uppercut. Yeah, it was kind of a really far jump.
No reactions on the fully charged kick. Has to burn a meter to get out.
EX. I think he's dead, right? Yeah. Let's pick up.
Kind of panic there. Jumped.
Yeah, Super D, I'm trying to stream. There's a good chance I'll be leaving this weekend for PAX, and if that's the case, then I'll only be able to stream today, tomorrow, and maybe Thursday? We'll see.
I don't know, but it paid off.
Beautiful stuff.
It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Ashrock Clip. How's everybody doing today? It's been a while. This weekend I was busy. I was over at Absolute Battle playing, or commentating Injustice. Oh.
Well enough. That goes right over the Hadouken.
Yeah, he hasn't really stopped the drop kick in a while. Oh, confirmed it. He knew he was going to punish the landing frames on the Tatsu. That was good.
Get out for free, even if you burn that meter for the EX Tatsu. And this time the pink eye is of his death.
The raw hot dog between the two buns right there. And we're going to the final game.
Raw hot dog. Hold on a second. I have a phone call. 1 second. I got one of those fucking phone calls that was like, hello, I work at a resort and you just recently stayed with us. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so here's the thing. And it's like clearly a recording.
It's back and
God damn it. How do they find my number?
Who's gonna win?
How do they get it? I'm not sure.
When the two big
Absolute
dogs
Battle. So here's the
collide.
thing about Absolute Battle. For me, it was cool. For me, it was cool. Like, for Injustice, it was tight. The stream went fine. The commentary was cool. There was, like, no problems or anything. I loved it. I was like, this is tight. Every other game, everybody was fucking furious. There was, like, pools changed. Like, so the Injustice pools changed at 1 a.m. the night before they started. So many people didn't know when their pool would be, so that was kind of confusing. Guilty Gear didn't get streamed. You know how sad I was? Like, my plan was like, all right, I'm going to wake up, and when we go to lunch, I'm going to watch Guilty Gear on my phone, and then I'll watch the rest of it when I get to the venue. But because they ran Guilty Gear off stream, I couldn't watch it on my phone, and then when I got there, like, they had already finished it. So I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't even watch Guilty Gear, which is what I was really sad about. And then Tekken got pushed back hella. Everything was a little delayed. It was rough. It was rough.
Nice buffer. Is this a cash
I didn't get to watch Gear. Wow.
music video?
You know, I feel like many people, when like Fuudo recognized that like Big Bird stopped dropkick 11 times in a row, and then now just is like, all right, he's not answering it, so I'm gonna just bring it out. Yep. And if you view reversals, it's not a big deal, right? Like, you let him view reversal it, because then Ken has no V trigger, which is so important for him. That's like his big comeback back there. Good uppercut. Yeah, the monitor went out in the middle of Rip's Street Fighter. Cool.
All right, Fuudo's fully stocked.
What?
That's what he does. Here comes the girl.
Good jump in.
He's dead. I can't believe he woke up command throw. It caught the backdash too. Man, Fuudo is a monster.
All right, Fuudo's fully stocked.
Fuudo is a monster. It caught backdash.
Oh, yes, that's what he does. Here comes the girl.
Do I think Minata is the new Rose? Yeah, and she's Rose's apprentice. So in that way, for sure, right?
Wow, you see that? Fuudo actually showing some emotion. He popped off.
But the only thing they have in common is the fact that they have orbs and there's a reflect. Everything else doesn't look that similar.
That last second cross under.
How did they catch the backdash? It was late in the backdash. I think it was at the end. Either that or it was before the airborne frame started. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at it again. Yeah, Minata looks tight. I missed. Oh shit. Punish? Wow, that was sick. Oh no! How did you? Oh no! If he would have got a bigger. Oh no! Fuudo could come back now.
Not like this. Yes. I want to see this final round.
Low, low, low. Can he open him up?
This is scary.
Oh god! Don't let this happen. Okay. Minata looks tight. I really want to play that character. What? I loved Rose. What do you mean Rose? She looks cooler than Rose. Rose is cool. She has some of Elena's like animations. She has like the healing animation.
Big Bird. I love it. Of course I want Fuudo to win, but I love Big Bird just showing up.
Ooh, he missed his uppercut. I think it's because it ended up in the original side and he was pumping for the other way. Rose is tight. I played a lot of Rose before in Street Fighter 4 when I played before Elena. I was playing tons of Rose. Oh, 2 in a row. Oh!
I don't think this will kill. No, but Fuudo's in a very bad spot right now.
That was really good.
Yes.
Oh my god!
No, but he's gonna corner Big Bird here. Oh,
no!
He's got fully socked. Time to guess. No, Big Bird, not like this. Wait, what a start!
Oh god!
What a drop! And Fuudo is eliminated.
What a wild set that was. Oh man, that was crazy.
Fuudo messed up. That's part of the game, though. It's part of the game. It's not Big Bird's fault.
That was wild. It all started with his wake up command throw, right?
No, but he's going to corner Big Bird here. Oh, no.
Crush, setup.
Time to guess.
Strong, strong, but can't he EX right there? Or does he not have enough height and he was scared? Oh, he tried to throw. He tried to throw.
What a drop.
Damn.
Eliminated.
That was crazy. What a set.
He knows.
This shit's Big Bird.
Fuudo messed up.
Did he not have
Part
enough
of the game, though. It's part of the game.
gravity on that? I'm not
It's
sure.
not Big Bird's fault. That's Fuudo's fault.
Yeah, he could have also CA'd. That's a good point. He had full meter when he got the hit. But actually, no. CA would have been a bad choice here, I think, right? Because it wouldn't have killed.
Oh, no. He's got fully socked. Time to guess. No.
CA would not have killed there, I don't think. Even if he did strong fierce.
Oh, Big Bird.
Right there, it wouldn't
Like
have.
this.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that?
If he had walked back out of throw range and
And
whip
Fuudo's
punished it,
eliminated.
yeah, that's
He
unfortunate.
knows. He
That's a mistake. That sucks.